Hey guys, and welcome back to Scotty Knows. Today I got a special guest going to help me out do some work here on the Civic. We got a few things that we're going to tackle today. One being is that I wanted to show him how to use a tap and die, so I'm actually going to tap these to make the threads a little bit better for the headlights, which I did previously on the other section. We're also going to be replacing the gaskets that go to the water tube underneath the intake here that connects to the water pump. So I'm going to have to take the intake manifold off. Water pump, probably make a little bit of a mess today, but I am prepared. I do have some fluid catch things here, a little kid's pool and my little drain pan, so we should be able to catch the majority of the fluid, hopefully not get it all over the floor, and hopefully I can resolve that leak and continue figuring out what's wrong with this motor that it's not starting. So I know I have a fuel delivery problem. Fuel pump is brand new, everything in the gas tank is brand new, it's just not getting fuel to the fuel filter or the injector, so we'll figure that out. But let me show you guys how to tap this thing here. That way we get these headlights on there just to kind of see how they look. So we're just kind of tinkering around the garage today, so stay tuned. So I wanted to use these bolts, but they get stuck. So I was able to get this one threaded out, and now it works flawlessly. So we're going to do the same thing over here, and we're just going to tap that out real quick and make sure it works. So we got this one tapped, and it should bottom out here too. Perfect. So now we'll go ahead and just play around and mock up these headlights, see if they work pretty good. All right.
So, can't stick into the wall.
So you knock that bolt out.
You get it? Yep.
Alright guys, so I did tap both of these. These are working perfectly. I didn't need to do that one. This one's actually the one for the headlight, but you know, as you've probably seen, and I didn't realize that I actually snapped the bolt inside. So I went ahead and drilled that out using different size drill bits until it just popped out. And then I went ahead and tapped it. and now my bolt goes in nice and smooth. So that actually gives me an opportunity now to mock up this headlight, see how it fits. So let's hop on that. So went ahead and got the other headlight mocked up in here. It's not in there finally. I got to get some adjustments and adjust the fender here a little bit. But we did tap out these holes. We got these things working pretty well, so they're in there nice and tight. Can be a lot tighter. And naturally, I got to put a screw inside here, which will hold the flex from happening. So I got to do that. But now we're going to tackle the water pipe under here. We'll go ahead and knock that out and get that done. So again, I'm gonna have to remove the intake manifold just to gain access to that pipe to be able to pull that out. So we'll go ahead and get that popped out and we should be able to get that completed. All right guys, so I think I discovered what the problem was with the leak. So it actually wasn't with this tube, this pipe here. I think the gasket kind of failed me here. I'll show you what the gasket looks like. But I got the intake manifold off, got everything cleaned up and dry. So I got no more coolant leaking, I hope. Did have to scrape off a little bit of the old gasket. It's actually kind of a new gasket. But here's the gasket that I took off. And actually where the coolant goes through, there was no seal there. I'm not sure why this gasket was sold like that. But I'll throw that one away. I do have another gasket I had here in the shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on there and see how it looks. So stay tuned and I'll show you when it's complete. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got everything put back together. I think I saw the leak. Not sure if you guys will be able to see. Go straight down there, underneath that sticker there, right down in that hole. You'll be able to see some liquid staying there, some coolant, but it's not there anymore. So that's a positive thing. So I think I went ahead and accomplished that. While I was at it, I went ahead and adjusted some of the fenders. Figured out that after I put the door on there, I was actually rubbing the fender. And then make sure I don't hit my car. This is looking good. Kind of played around a little bit and zip tied my bumpers on. So kind of got a little zip tie there. Adjusted the headlights, got that installed earlier. Went ahead and mocked the front bumper up just for shits and giggles. The zip tie on this side holding it in, but everything's lining up. I know with this fender I got to pull out a little bit of adjustments. Also made some adjustments here on the side of the fender just to make sure it wasn't going to rub when I open the door. So I'll make some fine tuning adjustments and I'll tighten up the bumper here. I got to drill a couple more holes, make sure that looks a little bit more legitimate. But it's coming along. But as far as the rear down here, still got to get that going. I went ahead and hooked up the brake line to the inside. So I'll get that tightened up here in the next video. Also too, I got my drill bit. So we'll be drilling that hole a little bit more. So I can get the compensator area cleaned out, and talked to a buddy of mine who's gonna come over and do some welding work for me, help me tighten up the taillights too. So that'll be in the next video. So yeah, check that out. So I appreciate you guys for watching today's episode of Scotty Knows. Still working on getting this motor turned on. I know you guys have been waiting a long time. I've probably been waiting even longer. So I'm gonna try to get this motor tightened up soon. did a little bit of progress working here, you know, went ahead and got, you know, the front bumper done a little bit, the headlights in, and got the brake lines in. So I'll get the heat shield wrapped up, get that up since I got the lines ran. I'll go ahead and get the exhaust tightened up on the rear, get everything fine tuning. I'll be checking out the next couple of days. Hopefully this motor's not leaking anymore. Hopefully I solved that problem. That'll be great. But wait till the next episode. We got a lot of progress coming. I'll be working on that rear driver side, get that rear brake conversion done, and then we'll be good to go. Hopefully I'll get this motor going here soon too. So please let me know what you think it could be in the comments below. Again, just having issues getting the fuel from the tank to the fuel filter, so and the injector, so that's my problem. But appreciate you guys for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe, leave comments below. Let me know what you like about the car so far, and if you have any comments, suggestions, drop them below. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.